Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today, we're going to be showing you how to make butter chickpea curry. You're not going to want to miss this one. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I am your charming host, Chef John Politte. And if this is your first time watching, or you just want to learn how to make awesome food, or maybe even start your own cooking channel, then go ahead and do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right there, and then click on that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload new content. All right, well, you clicked on this video to watch me make butter chickpea curry, so let's head into the kitchen, see what our ingredients are, and see what we have to do to make this wonderful dish. Okay, well, here's the ingredients in no particular order. I've got some olive oil, then we got our onion. We're going to dice that up with our garlic here, and we're going to fry that up in the oil. Tomato paste, coconut oil, some extra firm tofu, chickpeas, curry powder, garam masala, chili powder, and fresh ginger. All right, there's our ingredients. Let's go start our prep and get this cooking. All right, well, I got a new hands-free device for my camera phone. I'm going to be able to cook freely without having to use my little paws to do the phone. I feel like something out of Ghostbusters, like Egon or the guy from Back to the Future. Back to the Future, Marty. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. See? You know, you can't. Yeah, I got to get used to this, though. But this is kind of groovy. All right, back to the show. All right, there's the tofu, one big block. This is extra firm. I'm going to wrap it in paper towel like this. I'm going to set it just right here on the cutting board. Then I've got this heavy lid. I'm going to put it right on there, and this will help squeeze some of the liquid out of it too, so when we go to cut it up. I've got our aromatics already cut up here, and let's go over here to the frying pan. And we will add some oil to it and get these frying up. All right, so our onions and garlic are getting translucent. Now I'm going to add, too much bounce in this camera. I'm going to add our coconut milk, the whole can, because we can reduce this as much as we want. I'm going to add our tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons. And then our seasonings. We have our garam masala. Recipe calls for 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Curry powder, same as 1 tablespoon. Little ginger in there. Not much in there, so I'm going to just use the rest of it. Oh, a lot of bounce in this camera. Sorry, folks. I will work on that after the show. And then about 1 tablespoon of the chili powder. You can add more of these or less of these as you want to your taste. And I'm just going to let this cook now. And we're going to stir it up and let it reduce a little bit. And we want it to be thick before we add our proteins to it and we want it kind of thick. I'm going to go ahead and hold this. This is freaking me out. I'm getting dizzy. So I'm going to grab a whip. I'm going to whisk this up and kind of break everything up in it and let it reduce. It smells fantastic, by the way. There you go, folks. I got the headband off and got a stable shot. This is our sauce. I'm just letting it bubble out, thicken up a little bit. I'm going to go over and cut the tofu, and we'll add that and the chickpeas and plate this up. All right, I've got a lot of this water has come out now. So now we can cut up our tofu. And if you've had tofu before, you know what it tastes like. But the best I can describe it as is like a hard cottage cheese. Now you can cut this tofu as big as you want. I'm just going to cut it up into squares like thus. like this right here, because I like to know what's in there. I don't want to be looking for it. I want big pieces of meat, or in this case, tofu. So there we go with that. I'm going to wait till the sauce is just about where we want it, but I'm going to add the chickpeas right now. And here's our sauce. I am going to whisk it up some more. See how it's thickened. It smells so good. I'm going to add our chickpeas. I have drained these and rinsed them off to get rid of some of that sodium. Now I don't want to add the tofu here until it's just about ready to go, because I don't want to stir it up and have the risk of breaking up that tofu. I want to leave those into big pieces. So now we're going to add the tofu. Okay, that's all the tofu there is. I'm going to use a spoon to just kind of stir this in there and get it into the sauce to let it get hot. You can use any kind of tofu you want for this. It doesn't have to be extra firm. But now I'm just going to kind of get this in here. Let it all cover up. Let that sauce get in there so it heats up the tofu. I'm going to throw a lid on this. Let it get hot. And when we get back, we're going to plate this up. We're going to take some beautiful pictures of it for social media. We're going to lay some groovy music in there under the timeline. And then we're going to come back and give this a taste. So do not go away. All right, I cannot wait to try this. This is just so good here. I'm going to try to get all this stuff into one bite here. The chickpeas, I got some lentils on here for plating purposes. Some cilantro in here too, which pairs very well with Indian food. There's some tofu here. Get a closer look at that. Anyway, can't get a good look there, but I am going to take a bite. I'm going to try to get the onion and the chickpea, and the tofu into that shot. Let me set up the tripod and we will be right back. All right, there it is. Chickpeas, a little onion on there, and the tofu, dripping that sauce. Let me tell you, this smells amazing. I hate the word amazing to describe everything on the planet, but this does smell amazing. Yeah. Wow. That is a ton of flavor in there. You got the coconut milk, makes it kind of smooth. The curry and the garam masala with their just bountiful amounts of all spices and herbs and seasoning that are in those two different kinds of seasoning profiles. And then you got that tomato paste that just kind of gives it a richness that really complements that coconut milk really well. The chickpeas and the tofu are their protein in this dish. It's not, I didn't lose my man card because I made this. This is a terrific dish. If you eat tofu, if you haven't eaten tofu, you can do this with chicken. So lamb, whatever you want to do. Goat, I don't care. But this has got some tremendous flavor. It's very quick, very simple to make, and you will really enjoy this. You can serve it with rice instead of lentils if you want, but you've definitely got to try this. This is something the kids might even like. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. All right, well, I've got this recipe right down there in the description box, and there's also some other things I'd like you to check while you're down there. One, I've left 2 links down there for my e-commerce store where I sell my seasonings, spices, and herb blends. 2, if you're a YouTuber and you are a creator, then you need to check that TubeBuddy link. Go ahead and hit that. That will give you the views and the subscribers that you need to make your show a success. And then 3, all my affiliate links for all my equipment that I use are down there as well. They are affiliate links, so I do get a little bit of a cut every time somebody buys something that I recommend. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so yet. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Leave us a comment down below. And then make sure you share this video and this channel with everybody you know. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food. Take care. Bye-bye.